So many jobs, so many friends, different associates. I always forget they're subjected to change. Nothing stays the same, things always changing like the seasons. Soon as I get my hopes up, issues start falling down. I struggle mentally on different ways I can let go. As I look up in the sky to talk to God, I notice the birds in there. Down here, they ain't nowhere that they can fly. Oh, I'm so jealous. Ooh, yeah. What up, what up? Peace, love, health, and well vibe. Drive, like, and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. My name is not important, but what is the fact that I'm here on behalf of Sacred Self Healing Center, where the heart is the center for the healing. Understand? I got you on the list. I got you on the list, all right? Understand when you come here, this is spa day for the soul, chicken noodle soup for the spirit, and manis and petties for the ego. All right. So I got a quick disclaimer. Leafson, is that Leafson? I got a disclaimer for us. You got to know one thing, okay? This is a hard hat area, and so I'm trying to figure out the name of this person. Okay. Leafson. Thanks for subscribing. Shout out to you. All right. Life Sun. Okay, thank you. That is so much better. Okay, Life Sun. All right. All right. Shout out to you, Life Sun. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Uh Understand when you come here, this is a hard hat area, and self-development is the construction site. So if you're not trying to progress, if you're not trying to overcome situations and circumstances that once held you back, I'm sorry, but you might feel a little bit uncomfortable here, and don't feel bad. It's normal, right? Um, I'm kind of obsessed with bettering myself in different ways, in every way imaginable, right? I like to say that if you know where I came from, then you would applaud where I am today, right? And that isn't an excuse for me to stop working, but it's to recognize the path that I have been on. Um, and so, shout out to everybody that's been instrumental on my path. And shout out to me. I'm grateful that I'm able to experience this, right? So, since we already got at least one person waiting, I don't want to um, hold the line too long. So I will go ahead and just say that today's card of the day is the Ace of Cups. If you miss the general collective reading for this card in particular, then you can go back and catch my stream from last night. And it has the collective reading in there. Okay, but in short, purified, peace, love, health, and wealth. In short, um, the Ace of Cups is calling for us to open up our heart and explore the inner dimensions. Okay. Before we get started with the individual readings, if you are new here, let's go ahead and do this now. If you are new here, then I need you to type Vibe Tribe in the chat. All right. If you are new here, and if you are a veteran here, then go ahead and drop them 4 green hearts. All right. So, you might be seeing. So again, let me introduce myself. I'm sorry. My name is KP. I am the #1 tarot reader on YouTube, and I am the #1 Scorpio on the land. Okay. Understand that this is the home of the free readings. Yes, this is the home of the free readings. So, only thing you got to do to get added to the list, is #1, be patient, right? #2, drop some hearts, right? If you want, you can go drop some hearts on a recent video of mine, right? But drop some hearts and type "I'm free." So the theme of today's reading or live is "I'm free." Okay, and it just so happened that we get the Ace of Cups telling us to go ahead and open our hearts, right? Because there's a certain level of freedom that you get when you open up the heart versus any other faculty of the body, right? So the 4 green hearts, what do they mean? So really quick, the color green is like a little color therapy, right? Because the color emerald represents the heart chakra, right? So the number 4, why do we use 4 hearts, right? So one, is 4 different reasons why. Okay, #1, peace, love, health, and wealth, right? #2, law, order, balance, and stability. So I'm wishing all of those things for you in your life. #3, the #4 represents the 4 elements that we can balance to truly be in tune with the fifth. Now the caveat is that we are the fifth element, and the fifth element is all around us, but we can live a lifestyle that weakens or totally disconnects us from the fifth element in total, right? So why not go through the gut wrenching, grueling process of balancing all 4 elements? And you might as well do all 7 chakras too while you at it, right? And to really, truly, truly be connected to the divine, right? And last but not least, the #4 also represents the heart chakra and the 7 chakra system. Okay, so here, this is the Vibe Tribe, and we operate out of that love frequency first and foremost. Everything that we do is in the name of love. Everything we say, everything always has been and will be in foundation of love. Okay. So that's the Vibe Tribe. All right. So when we use these green hearts, whether it's here on this channel or on Facebook or wherever, right? We intentionally uh give others what we get from each other with the 4 hearts, which is, peace, love, health, and wealth, law, order, balance, and stability. Balancing out the 4 elements and opening up that heart chakra, right? All of those things and more, right? Riches, material things, whatever, right? But it's of the utmost highest order that we use these 4 green hearts with the best intention possible, right? So now that you have been officially initiated into the Vibe Tribe, it is now your responsibility to love others and welcome others the way we have welcomed you. Okay. So shout out to y'all, right? Let's get the party favors and all of that stuff. I don't got no mods here or nobody, but I can drop some party favors. Give me a second. So again, if you're just coming in, the card of the day is going to be the Ace of Cups. If you was looking for a free reading, then type "I'm free." Type "I'm free" into the chat. Um, and we can get you added to the list. Now, if you guys want to ask Tarot a question, once it's your turn and you want to ask Tarot a question, you will have to already have your question ready, or we will have to come back to you. Okay, that doesn't mean you can't have a question, but we need you to have your question ready out of respect for everybody in the chat. Okay, so how do you prepare your question? What's good questions, bad questions, etc., etc., etc.? Well, I've done the work, and in the pin chat, in the pin comment in the chat, go to step 2 where it say rules for a question. I don't know why I say a and then say questions, right? But I will fix that. Thank y'all for bringing that to my attention. All right, but if you hit that link, right, whether you got to hold your finger down on it or whether you got to double click it, whatever you got to do to hit that link, but hit that link and read the where it says, so when asking questions in the tarot reading, right, we must avoid yes no questions. When, if, will, should, right, all of those are no nos. And we need to ask more open-ended questions that start with how, what, and why, for example. Also, a big no-no is directly asking questions on other people. Okay, that is called a third-party reading. All right. Questions like, do he like me? Is she the one? Or what do such and such think about me? Right. Now, I do have a love oracle deck that might be able to answer some questions that tarot cannot, but we still want to try to stick to these questions with respect. I mean, we kind of want to build our questions, you know what I'm saying, in a proper manner if that is possible, right? But the questions must be geared towards you, the current, which is the person asking the question to tarot, right? And as a tarot, tarot is meant to give you insight based on your path and your situations and circumstances. So that's why we make ourselves the subject of the question and not anyone else. Now that doesn't mean that we won't pick up anybody else or anybody else won't be relevant, because I guarantee I can pull you a card, and if there's something going on, we can figure it out, right? But remember, this tarot is used to help heal you so you can begin to manifest the life you desire. And it's not so you can be totally dependent on readers forever. All right. So, who was that second person that, okay, purified? Okay. So, Leafson, do you want just a general reading or purified? Would you want just a general reading? Purified. Okay, so do y'all want just general readings or do y'all have a question ready? A general, please. Okay. Are you a man or a woman? I can't see your picture, but I just was going to say a man that knows what he wants, but I don't know if you're a man or not. So I don't want to offend nobody if you don't identify. Well, Donald Trump said there's only two genders, so you know, whatever. But I don't want to offend nobody if you don't identify as a male. Okay, so there's one card that refused to go back in the deck. All right, Donna from the UK. Shout out Donna from the UK. How you doing? Peace, love, hope, and wealth to you. Can we get some hearts in the chat to welcome Donna in, please? All right, Lee Lifeson. Let me go and see who and what I'm dealing with. All right, so if you want to get on the list, please type "I'm free," and if you want to prepare a question for tarot, or if you want just advice. Now, if y'all want advice from me, what's up, Carrie? If y'all want just advice from me, then y'all can ask me anything, and I'll try to give you some intuitive advice. But if y'all want to ask tarot a question, please go to step 2. And the pen comment in the chat, please check out step 2 before I call on your name. Once I call on your name, please have your question ready, or we'll have to just move you to the end because I don't want people to wait too long. So I got Life Sun Purified, Donna, and I think Carrie. If I'm correct, I'm sorry if I'm not. Please correct me, please. All right. So I just explained the rules. Okay, so please. Okay, so Purify. Please, 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 make sure you check out step 2 in the rules. Okay, it's pinned in the chat, and please don't post until your y'all can chat, but don't post your question until it's your turn, because I will not be scrolling back to find a question. All right, I'm sorry, but that slows down the stream. Okay. So where are we at? We are with Lifeson. Okay, so Lifeson, we had a card that just jumped out and refused to go back in, which is the Five of Cups. No, you didn't have to delete your chat. I just don't want you to have to constantly repeat posting your question. All right. So off top, the number 5 is telling me that we're having some conflict, possibly some sort of loss. The cup suit is telling me that the pain is more internal than external, meaning that you're not necessarily worried about the people, places, and things that you lost, but it's just the residual feelings of what you lost, right? And please, if I give you a read, and if I, make a statement or make an open-ended statement like that, please let me know if I'm, hot, cold, or in the middle, or let me know so I can accurately let you know what I'm thinking and feeling, right? Because you, as the current, is very important, right? A lot of people think that readers and clairvoyance and whatnot can tell you every single thing, and sometimes we need course correction or confirmation while we read, okay? So a couple of the key terms that goes along with this Five of Cups is grief, mourning, and disappointment being a Scorpio card, right? So again, when we looking at the cups represents the internal environment, right, of a person. And in particular, we dealing with emotions, feelings, right? You a Scorpio? Shout out to the Scorpios. I'm a Scorpio too. Um, some of the Scorpio tarot cards, I mean, besides the devil, is it the no, the death card? A lot of Scorpio cards really don't get talked about a lot in the in tarot, right? A lot of people, they run from some of the Scorpio cards, but these are some of the biggest transformative cards in the deck, like the Five of Cups, right? Because just when you decide to pick up those cups and wash them out and cross over the bridge, that bridge is going to take you to success, right? Then you become what they call what is that, the number, is that the 15 card, 11, no, not the number 11 card, the number 9 card, the Hermit, right? This is the precursor to the Hermit card right here, right? But back to what I was saying, when we looking at the cups represents water, which represents so the symbolism of the cups represents your capacity to feel and hold emotions, right? So here we have 3 out of 5 cups knocked over. So I think, what's that saying? I don't have all my spoons today. I think that's the saying when the people say like their emotional tank is low. Let me know if I'm off on that, y'all. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. We got 8 people and only 3 likes. Please double tap that screen, y'all. But um, so the cups, much like the moon in astrology, represents the internal, not eternal. I'm sorry, internal emotions, feelings, how you deal with emotional things, etc., etc., etc. So, much like a lot of us, you have confirmed that you have been dealing with some sort of grief and anguish and whatnot. And so, I want to know, do you believe that this prolonged sadness or grief has turned to depression? Because this card here is much is a heavy depression card. And we know that the definition of depression is prolonged sadness, right? Uh, One thing I want to say is that uh, we got to be able to take practical steps, right? And if you willing to allow me to help you, then I don't mind helping you. I'm assuming that's why you're here, to help get help in general. So Um, so what I'm seeing here, you know what? Let me read this affirmation to you because this affirmation actually goes along with the card of the day, which is the Ace of Cups. I forgot to mention earlier. Whenever you guys come here, you can potentially get 2, 3 readings because I go live multiple times a day, right? So we always gonna have a collective reading and always combine the two, right? Your individual reading with the collective reading to kind of get a deeper or bigger understanding, right? So the collective card was actually saying it's time to open the heart, right? It's time to open the heart and let it flow, right? And the 5 of Cups is saying like I'm trying, right? I just can't. And if I'm off, let me know, right? So before I move forward with this actually combination of cards, which equals 6 of Cups, well, the first thing we got to do is remove I can't from the whole algorithm called your brain, right? The whole thought process, right? So repeat after me, you guys, and please say this out loud. We open our hearts to divine flow. We listen. We. I don't know why I put an R in there, but we receive love with grace and give it without condition. We are ready to begin again with clear hearts and spirits. Now, if you can and if you want to, you can go get a cup of water, right? And whenever we do these affirmations here, or if I ever give you an affirmation, you can speak that. Uh, room temperature water is more easily programmable. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I don't take notes, so I'll be forgetting a lot of stuff. But the warmer the water, the easier it is for it to program. Or is it? No, 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 no. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to Google it. I might have to Google it. Well, do we got anybody from KP's research team? 22 views. We got 22 views and only 4 likes. That's crazy work. Even if y'all don't like the video, can y'all just drop some hearts just for a brown boy grinding, right? I'm gonna name my channel Brown Boy Grinding. Right? Shout out. Alright. So So I don't know if you guys wanted to get some water or if you already got some water or not, but let's come back to the affirmation. We open our hearts to divine flow. We receive love with grace and give it without condition. We are ready to begin again with clear hearts and lifted spirits. So, what's going to be very important about you incorporating this new energy into your life to usher out the 5 and move towards the 6 of Cups, which is the goal. Um, we gotta rid ourselves of past, present, future worries, right? Um, we gotta let go of worries and become a warrior, right? Not WOR, but WAR. You understand what I'm saying? Let these green hearts be your sword and be your shield. You understand what I'm saying? When we when we open up the heart, just like I said earlier, we open ourselves up to a particular dimension that a lot of people can sit in. Um, a couple of key terms that's associated with the 6 of Cups, and the reason why I'm skipping this 5 of Cups is because once you, for to be honest with you, it's not really much to see here, right? Especially if this card is confirming that this is indeed you. I'm a Scorpio. I'm dealing with the past, right? I'm a Scorpio too, so I understand. And I'm a Scorpio Libra cusp on my sun sign. So not only do I feel a lot, but I think a lot too. So, and that makes so much sense for me, right? I never said it that way, but that makes so much sense for me. What up? What's up, Blue Sister Goose? All right, I see you switching it up. Okay. So, some donations come through. I don't care what channel you on. But anyways, once you balance out past, present, future, right? Once you pick up your cups, wash them out, and then cross the bridge, You'll be able to. You'll be able to. You'll be able to go through this hermit phase that you need to go through. I really truly believe you need to go through a hermit phase. But I don't think you need to go through it alone. Meaning that you need to go through it with a coach or I hate using the word master, but but a master or a guru, meaning that somebody who's been taught. I was about to say initiated, but I'll just say it, right, because I'm using these words that is oftentimes demonized in our culture, but in other cultures, it's a good thing to be initiated into a particular code or culture, right? To a particular set of mysticism or whatever you want to call it. But but like I said, once we get control of past, present, and future, we gotta get to this bridge, right? And if I was you, I would take a second right now before I move forward to the Six of Cups, the combination of these two cards, and understand the symbolism of a bridge. Okay, so you can just type in, go to Google or Chat GPT, whatever, right, and just say symbolism of bridges or spiritual significance of bridges, right? And don't stop at one or two sources, right? But get three or four sources, right? And I want you to understand that you're going to have to bridge yourself from pain to, but the opposite of pain is pleasure. You're gonna have to bridge yourself from the past pain to tomorrow's pleasures. You're gonna have to be the bridge. You're gonna have to be the catalyst of this transformation that's going to happen. See, what's going on here in the Five of Cups is that this person has not this person hasn't gotten over the shock and awe of of said thing. So once you go through a traumatic experience, it timestamps you, right? And the whole point of that is that it tethers you to a memory that keeps you safe, right? So you want experience the same thing again. That's why we have anxiety and stuff like that. The problem is that the anxiety and the fears become bigger than us, right? It the fear of failing becomes bigger than the intention of success, right? Can we write that down, please? So, have you had a chance to go to the bridge yet? Have you had a chance to check out? the symbology of a bridge. If you don't want to, or if you can't, then I can, I can. It just mean more when you take the time out to actually learn. All right. So okay, cool. Okay, so I got 3 steps for you to incorporate the 6 of Cups in your life. Okay, now this is beyond the whole pick yourself up, because this 5 of Cups is basically saying pick yourself up, dust yourself off, take those 3 cups, rinse them in the river, and keep it pushing, right? And get you a sip or two, right? And keep it pushing, right? We're not drinking vodka no more. We're not drinking wine no more, right? The craze, laze, drunkenness days is over with. All right. And it's days, like days and days, as in I'm dazed, right? That whole malaise is over with from here on out, right? I always tell people the first step into healing is making a commitment that we're going to let go of the emotions, no matter the memories, no matter the PTSD, no matter the intrusive thoughts, no matter the eating disorders, no matter the sleeping disorders. We got to let go of the emotions, right, and learn from the past and move on. Okay, so let's see what happens when you combine, right, a divine new beginning in the heart chakra and cleansing the heart chakra, because remember the cups is your capacity to feel and hold emotions. So right now you was holding a bunch of bad things and the cup spilled over, right? So now it's time to refill those cups again. All right, so reconnect to joy. I'm sorry, reconnect with joyful memories. Okay. um Quite often, it doesn't matter when, maybe once a day, take a quiet moment to reflect on a memory that brings you genuine happiness, a time from childhood, a moment of deep connection, or a time where you truly felt at peace. This can be something as simple as playing a board game, going to your favorite spot at the lake or the river or the lock. I don't know if you in the UK, I know they call it lock, right? But going to the sea, going to the ocean, right? Going to the pond, whatever it is, watching the birds at the bird feeder, watching your kids hit a home run for the first time, right? You need to be able to tap into those memories, meaning sit down and consciously bring up a moment in which you was joyful. And if you really want to add some sauce to that, make sure you got some what you call them, chapstick, and smile, right? Try to smile for 10 minutes. I know it's going to feel weird. I know it's going to feel crazy, but when certain muscles are stimulated, then you get a hormonal effect on the body. So if you can consciously tap into a joyful memory and you can smile while you're doing it, your brain ain't going to know the difference between your eyes projecting it or your eyes receiving it, because when you see a memory, only thing it is your eyes projecting light photons on the back of your eyelids, right? And I'm sorry for the anatomy physiology, but let's continue. So you can also journal, right? If you have a hard time doing that, then you can actually journal. All right, and you can write these things down, and at least you will have something physical. If you don't have a picture, or if you don't have somebody you can call to recall that memory, um then you can definitely write down some of the stuff you do remember and have that as something to look at, and you will cry. I'm telling you right now, you will cry. I'm telling you, all right. But let the tears flow, all right. I don't know when the last time you cried, but I feel like somebody crying right now, or they about to cry. And I hate it because then that make me want to cry. All right, so number 2, right? The mirror neurons is on fire right now. Number 2, a small act of kindness, okay? Number 2 on how to incorporate the 6 of Cups in our life, okay? Commit small acts of kindness. Reach out to someone from your past or present with a gesture of love, a kind message, an unexpected compliment, or even a small gift, right? Do it with no expectation of return. So, what you're going to realize is that the joy, the dopamine, the serotonin and, well, is it serotonin? I can't remember, but the dopamine and the whatever you get from from feeling complete, feeling like you did something good. um it changes your, I forgot what I was about to say, but it changes the physiology of your body, right? When, again, when you can get brain heart into coherence, when you can get your brain and your heart into coherence, um you know that the return is the stimulation of the joy, because you stimulate the thymus gland, which helps you heal. You know what I'm saying? When you do this, you embody not only your higher self, your true self, but you embody the energy of the Six of Cups, because the Six of Cups is about generosity being rooted in sincerity, right? That's why the Six of Cups have the kids on there, because when you talking about kids, they operate out of sense of purity, right? Everything is always joyful. They don't worry about bills. They don't worry about the president or parliament, or they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't worry about times of war or the price of eggs. They only thing they know is peace, love, hope, and I can't even say wealth, right? Because they think you can just go to the store and get a toy, right? But number speaking of kids, right? This leads us directly into number three, which is the inner child connection or healing, right? So every single day, you need to spend about 7 to 10 minutes at least doing something for your younger self, right? For a lot of people, right? A lot of women, especially, they don't understand why when a man get a job, he want to get some Michael Jordan tennis shoes, right? He want to go get an earring. He want to get him an Xbox. It's because these are things that's going to subconsciously heal the young man, right? But the thing is that we don't know what we're doing, so sometimes we can get lost in the healing, because the healing brings us joy. But we got to be open and realize and say, okay, this person is a kid, right? This person is immature. This is where the trauma is seeping out, and this is where the person healed. But because the person isn't healed themselves, they can't recognize that need for healing in their partners or people that's surrounding them, right? Family, etc., etc., etc. So we need to take time and consciously heal. Everything we doing here is going to be is going to be intentional, because the intention that we put forth is going to bring us the healing. Okay, so it's we don't even have to think about it, because even the healing is going to be just like how when you do good, then people receive, and then that's the gift that keep on giving. Well, we going to heal because we consciously know what and where we are in our life. So we don't even have to think about the benefit we're going to get from the four green hearts. But we know if we post the four green hearts, not only do we feel good, but we allow other people to feel what we feel. You understand? And that's healing just in itself, okay? So you can also close your eyes and picture your younger self in specific, whether it's a birthday party or whatever, whatever, anytime that you felt alone, disappointed, and just go back and tell yourself, like, all is well, everything is okay, you are safe, it's not your fault. A lot of people call that like past life regression, childhood regression, and stuff like that. And it's very dangerous doing that, because a lot of people can't even lay down and go to sleep without having bad memories. So to consciously open up the portal with these bad memories, you can drown or you can burn yourself, right? Meaning that you can have a overflowing of emotions, and it can be overwhelming, right? So I would be careful with that, but that is something, even if you can write those things down, right? Letter to my baby self, letter to my younger self, letter to my 10-year-old self, right? If you, whatever you can do, but if you got any childhood wounds, whether internal or external, then you can definitely see this is an opportunity for us to drop them hearts in the chat because this person subscribed just to say this, right? So let's take a moment and drop those four green hearts, right? Because anytime we growing and learning and healing and we get somebody who's willing to put stuff like that in the chat, they need a healing because they probably think that this is okay, right? And it's very sad. It is. It's very sad. But it's meant to distract the people, right? Because it's not going to distract me. It's meant to distract the people who's receiving the message from the cards, right? So let's go ahead and get some green hearts in here. Yeah, come on. One, two, three, four. Yeah. I don't even know why you come around here messing with these people. I don't even know why you come around here. All right. So that's what I got for you with the combination of the cards to get over the hump, right? I want you to tap into those things, right? Purposefully healing the inner child. I want you to purposefully do acts of kindness, right? And I want you to purposefully uh tap into joyful times and memories. Whether that's simple as calling your favorite cousin, calling your friend from college, just calling your mom just to talk about your favorite birthday party at the skating ring, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Just do it. Just tap into it. And I almost want to say I guarantee, but the biggest guarantee I can give is that you continue to be intentional and you continue to be strong. And that's going to do more than anything, right? It doesn't matter what technique you use, as long as you're very intentional and you're willing to persevere, you will find a technique. Maybe you will find two or three techniques. Maybe you will find six techniques, right? Maybe you will find one that you would say, dang, I wish I would have knew this 5 years ago, right? But that's okay because you can give that gift to someone else. All right. So we have Purified on the list, Donna on the list, and Carrie on the list. All right. Sorry, but I appreciate everybody for hanging around. Thank y'all for not rushing. Hopefully y'all was able to receive a little bit of something, something from that as well. But yeah. So Purified, Donna, and Carrie. All right, Purified, Donna, and Carrie. So I know somebody's here because the views has went up again, and it said we got four people. Now it say three. Will okay. So Purified. Unfortunately, that I won't be answering that question because you did not follow the instructions. So go to step two, right? Go two, right? And I want you to take a look at step two. Thank you. This was a lot. I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to do too much. You know what I'm saying? I just be speaking from the heart, right? It was really lots of good things. Hopefully you was able to write this stuff down, right? I really encourage people to write these readings down, write these cards down, right? And if you want, I timestamp it, right? You just gotta let me know when, or you just gotta let me know you want it timestamp. All right, come on, y'all. I see we got a couple people not responding, so can we please, like three? I'm free. All right, Purified. So, do you got your question ready yet? It's almost time for some lunch. Lunchtime in tarot. If you Carrie, if you already got your question ready, then go ahead and post it. Yeah. Yeah, we ain't stopping the line. Like I said, if you got a question, go to step two. Come on, can we get some hearts for Purified? They waited this whole time just to troll. They waited 30 minutes just to troll. Do you see in and not reconciling? You that's a tarot question. If that's a tarot question, I think that might be ineligible. I do got love oracle cards, and I can pull you whatever you want from this love oracle. I mean, I'll pull you whatever the love oracle say, but I'm not doing yes or no questions with tarot. Okay, so this card just dropped out. It says rejection, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. All right. So with the irrational fear, it's telling me that there is a chance, but we can't project rejection, right? We gotta meditate on something higher, okay? So if you want something done, you're gonna have to will it into fruition, all right? So it looked like it's going to be some effort that you need to put forth to get rid of this. All right, Purify, you can have a general. Let's go ahead and get the general up out of here. See, I like this. See, now we rolling, right? We rolling. Huh, that's funny. We talked this card up. The Hermit card. All right, so this one is going to be kind of short, sweet, and simple. This is a major arcana card. And understand when we looking at major arcana cards, these cards are cards that's going to run a dominant theme in our life. When we look at the minor arcana cards like 1 through 10 or Ace King Queen, we are talking about time frames that's like more or less like on a daily time frame, right? Hourly, daily stuff like that. But when we looking at the major arcana cards, these are cards that's going to be a dominant thing, possibly for the rest of our life, but definitely months and years ahead. Okay, so I see exponential growth coming from you right now. I don't know if this is getting over like family trauma, maybe a bad relationship. But I see shadow work being the theme for you right now. Um, Understand that the nine card is a fulfillment card. So this means that whatever work you've been doing or whatever work that you're going to do, you are elevating right now. And there's no doubt about this elevation. A couple of the key terms that's associated with the Hermit card: introspection and solitude. When you uh, go through periods of introspection and solitude, that's where you build your tank of wisdom. Um, it's one thing to experience things and to say that you have the experience, but it's another thing to gain experience and allow it to make us make good decisions. And being led by the light here in this card, the Star of David, this represents a person who is in the process of or has mastered all five elements. And this hermit person has mastered all five elements, and now is using those elements to guide the way. So you're not so reliant on self or your own reasoning, but now you can open your heart and open your mind and be led by quote unquote spirit. So hidden inside this hermit card is a giant wand. Okay. Pause, no diddy. right? Because I know somebody is immature in the chat. So this giant wand represents your desires. Okay, remember the wand is the fire element of tarot, representing I want and I desire. Okay, so as you come down, as you work your way through the final stages of your shadow work, the wands is telling you to get back in tune with the things that truly will make you happy long term, right? And the reason why I'm saying long term, because us as the hermit, we have developed the wisdom to see things before it happened, quote unquote, right? And so understanding that when you go through the period of darkness, meant to me, but um makes the transition with you as you come down off the mountaintop or you come out of the cave, so to speak. Those are the things that's going to you need to focus on. So oftentimes we tap into the heart frequency to know what our desires really truly lie, because intellectually we know we can be good at many things, but we got to figure out the balance between making money for one, and what is that word called, making money for one, and two, fulfilling the heart. Okay, number two is fulfilling the heart. Okay, so we got to survive, right? We got to survive. That's the first rule. That's the first rule, right? Is to survive. So after survive, we got to figure out what can make us feel really good to thrive, because only once the heart is fulfilled can we thrive. Okay, so if you look at these cards, right, cameraman, zoom out please. If you look at these cards, um it looks like he's looking down. It looked like he's so high on the mountain, he's looking down on the fulfillment of the cup, right? And so it's almost as if, like, when we coming out of shadow work period, it's almost telling us to say, okay, I'm guided by the light, and I'm stable with my wants and needs, right? Because he's using the wand to keep him stable, meaning that his goal, his dreams, his ambitions, his intentions is the primary focus. If the intention is to help heal the world, if the intention is to save all of the rare animals, if the intention is to stop um I don't know. I like using three examples. Gain of function research, right? Whatever the intention is, we have to remain focused on that at all times, kind of coming out of this shadow work, right? Because the whole point of shadow work is to open up the heart and to let the heart flow. So if we are coming out of our shadow work and we still getting pulled back by bad memories, or maybe we scared of being successful because what if people don't like our hair, or what if people think my feet is big, or whatever the case may be, right? What, I don't know what your specific shortcomings are, if they are even shortcomings, right? But whatever you view as a shortcoming, if you still have these things that's bothering you as shortcomings, then you need to possibly turn around and go back up the mountain and to do a little bit more shadow work. Because once you leave out of the shadow work, you can't have any more of the old you. The whole point of going into the shadows is to face the you that you either didn't know existed, or to face the part of you that you no longer carry with you to the future. Okay, so if you're still dealing with those things as it's 11:22 on the dot, then you need to go ahead and make sure that those things is closed, right? And the reason why I do the 11:22, because it's the mirror flip, right? 11:11 is the doorway. So if you get two 11s, then that's 22, right? And it's only divisible by what? Two, huh? Okay. No, it's not. It's divisible by four. No, it's not. It's divisible by two. That's it. I was right the first time. All right. So, anyways, so we was waiting on Donna and Carrie. I think Carrie was still here. Um, but as I'm just calling to let you guys know. So as we close out the reading, again, I mean the nine of the major arcana, um, introspection and solitude, right? The whole point is so we can be grounded, right? So this card connects the earth element with the third eye. That is a very powerful combination. You understand what I'm saying? The earth element with the third eye. All right. So, well, I appreciate that. But if my reading was really on point, you would donate to the channel. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, donate to reciprocate. Everything that you donate will go directly to food, shelter, and water. Understand that this is the home of the free readings. Thank you, Nightbot, for posting that. Understand this is the home of the free readings. So if you would like a reading, only thing you got to do is type "I'm free," right? And then get your question ready. All right. So we got 2 more minutes before uh it's we got 2 more minutes before we've been live for an hour. Okay. I am a little hungry. So I will be shutting down in a few minutes. Or maybe I can put it on donation based reads only or something. But I am starving, like Marvin. And I'm ready to eat something, baby. I'm ready to eat something, baby. You smell me? I can feel your heart crying out for me. I can feel your heart crying out for me. And I wanna say, come in, come in and save me. Come in and save me. I can feel your heart crying out for me. Your heart crying out for me. I'm about to go listen to that song. Coming in and save me. All right, y'all. So we are going to go ahead and move the live to donation-based readings only. All right. So if you would like a reading, well, you can donate a minimum of $2.22. Understand that that will get you one question cards. Understand that I am not responsible for any PayPal fees and or any exchange rates from any currencies, as my legal tender is the US dollar. Okay, my tender is the US dollar. Okay. So I appreciate everybody for stopping by. I appreciate everybody for allowing me to be an integral part of your day. Um, Man, I wish it was more that I could say. I wish I didn't get hungry, right? 'Cause then I'll be on here forever. You know. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else? What's up? Shorty do what? I see. I will always come in. Look, I was saying I was gonna put it on donation based reads only, and then I was like, you know what? This boy hit zero real quick. Let me go ahead and shut it off. As soon as I hit that button, I saw your chat. Oh, I was so close. I was the only thing I had to do was hit the yes button, and I was up out of here. Get him up out of here. 41 views on the midday. That ain't terrible. That ain't terrible. I ain't even mad at 41 views. I ain't even gonna lie. But I oh. Yeah, we about to do the rain dance up here because it's about to be 106. I'm like, fuck that. We about to do the rain dance. It was already 101 yesterday. No, sir. I'm about to go do the rain dance. We about to call in the rain for real. Uh, for real, for real. No, the Wi-Fi down because you always on OnlyFans. The FBI trying to figure out who the hell always on OnlyFans. That's what's going on. They're like, man, this girl got a problem. The only subscriber to Ron Jeremy's OnlyFans, and she's in my YouTube live. Just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Nah, you ain't sending me no link to no Ron Jeremy. I got my own OnlyFans, cuz. I got my own OnlyFans. I just don't post on now. Alright, let me see what I'm about to eat. Go ahead and beat me. I'm just playing, I'm just playing. What's up, puppy dog? What you want? What's up, puppy man? She ain't wasting no time. Look, she got that split screen going. That's crazy work. I can. Oh, I don't know what the hell I'm about to eat. Because I didn't buy none of that. Oh, man, I don't know what the hell I'm about to eat. Shit, not like me. Oh, I'm about to fuck around and eat that pickle. Shit, I'm starving. It's a perfect time. I'm about to go fuck that little sour pickle up. I saw you in there on the disco having the time of your life. I was like, man, let me go ahead and get the fuck up out of here. Hey, you was having the time of your life at that disco. No, don't put them dancing emojis in my chat. Uh, if I do eat the pickle, I'm gonna do a separate live for the pickle. I'm gonna do the pickle challenge so I can get a couple views. I might do it on the YouTube Shorts for real. So ain't nobody gonna watch it ain't gonna hit the algorithm all like that. Shit, I'm trying to get paid. You talking about not the shorts? I'm trying to get paid, shorty. You tripping? These YouTube lives don't pay shit for real. They don't. They purposely don't pay live because they think people gonna get donations. It's kind of like you doing YouTube lives. Is kind of like being a waitress or a waiter, where it don't pay you that much because of tips. The best form of content is the 5 to 20 minute videos, the hour long videos, the uploads. But I'm not in the algorithm for that. If people don't watch them, and plus that shit take too long to upload. But it ain't gonna be nothing to see. I grew up eating hot pickles, and whenever they had a hot pickles, then we eat the sour pickles. And I grew up, yeah, I grew up on that. That ain't nothing. I'm hungry as fuck though, and my shit hurt too. I need to go ahead and get some pain medicine in my body. I ain't had none all day. You said the pickle is no. I don't understand. What you mean? Nah, that pickle ain't gonna hurt my stomach. If anything, it's gonna help. Nah, no, it's known, and I know what it is. Why? I don't know why though. I don't know why. I got a theory, but I don't know why for sure though. I don't know. But no, it ain't the food. Trust me, it ain't the food. It ain't the food. Why do it do that? This app, man, that app is terrible. I don't know why it be looking like it's so zoomed in and it's not. That's crazy. I gotta pee, dog. Yeah, I do. I do need to eat that pickle. That shit gonna help with my blood sugar. All right. Well, so when I do it, I'm gonna do it a different. I'm gonna do a separate. What up, more? We on donation based readings right now for lunch. So this is my lunch break right now. Yeah, I'm on lunch break right now. All right, that's why I put the donation based readings only. Matter of fact, I need to listen to something. Cause I ain't about to sit here in the quiet. I'll finish listening to this if it didn't start over.
All Cleveland sports fans.
On his show no more? Or is he only doing it on his channel? Now he ain't did his show in 2 weeks. What else can I listen to that ain't gonna get me copyrighted? Um, what can I listen to that ain't gonna get me copyrighted? So what's the first website you going to? What? Oh, Starry. Okay then. You ain't gonna post a link. What's up, Starry? How you been? Wait, what? You said once the song came up. You talking about the song, right? So you've been watching since the beginning? Oh, once the Wi-Fi came up, then you came to the live. Okay. 417. What's up, 417? Hey, I'm on lunch. I'm cooking lunch right now, so we doing donation based readings only right now while I'm cooking lunch. All right. I'm just making some of them types in honey breaded chicken. I don't know what the hell they is. They like a nugget slash tender. I don't know what they is. But I'm cooking some of them with some waffle fries. Right. At back home, look up this. Look up. Look. Oh my God. Oh damn. I'm looking at this video online, and they threw acid on the little girl, and she got burnt up. Damn, man, that is crazy as fuck. They threw acid on her face, man. Ooh, the mirror neurons is firing right now. I can't see. It'd be hard because sometimes I can't not connect to certain things, man. Anyways, back home, it's this what you call them called it's called what is it called? Oh, Mr. Hero. Go look up Mr. Hero. Man, they got this sandwich called a Roman burger, and they got waffle fries. And you can buy cheese. They cheese cups probably like $3 now, but it's worth it. But no, I mean I'm watching it because I want to know about what happened. I just turned and looked, and I saw her face wrapped in gauze. I was like, dang. But I'm cool though. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? It just was crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. But the problem is that we live in a culture that make it cool to do this stuff, and we gotta and the people who don't believe in it, not fighting against it, they scared. Yo, Tanisha, how you doing? Hey, I'm cooking lunch right now, so I'm doing donation based readings only right now while I'm cooking lunch. Sorry. Yeah, I'm almost done cooking right now. But if you want to hang around for a minute, I can bless you, or you if you can donate. All my donation information is in the description box. All right, what happened?
The switch. You know, you shoot it, you do all that. The police say they got so tired of that, they seen somebody on social media selling switches. So they came up with a plan to get him arrested. Somebody snitched on this young dude. He was 18 years old, selling guns. They've been watching him on social media since April. I didn't hear stories like this.
What's your options?
You know, the feds was watching him since April. They finally got him to get on the fed charges the other day. His life was going on this video 1,000 likes. You know, at 18, they said that they got word that this has got to be on the internet selling guns, selling witches. They started monitoring his Instagram account in April. They've been watching him. They say they've been watching him on social media for a while. They've been watching his Instagram. Somebody alerted them that they be selling guns and switches and shit on social media. In this era, 2025, they be selling guns to any random person. They posted a picture of a gun and some switches, like on the bed. The feds left a caption on there with the words, need. You know, like how street people do. This shit crazy. Look, this some wild wicked shit. They use street burglarists to set this dude up. They left the comment, need. You know, and then dude responded, oh, you need something, I want some of this. And then they started using words like, yeah, they want to pass us on. We need buttons. You know, that button, switch. These are keywords to let them know that these young people, they not the cops. Cops can use the words too. These guys end up beating up at 7-Eleven. They end up beating up at like a 7-Eleven. Okay?
Oh shoot, what up?
They used to get in the car with this guy who
I thought you just had me
We'll go back to my hands. I got my boot
you
stuff.
know, a different person in the car.
Huh?
We'll go back to my hands. I got my boot stuff too.
I thought you had I thought your daughter just bought you some food the other day that has some meat in it.
It wasn't arrested right after this transaction. Right after this transaction, the feds contacted the Chicago police. They do their homework, research, do this, do that, dot all the I's and shit, come find out dude's real name. Boom, you finally get a federal warrant. Dude's been arrested for selling machine guns, switches and switches in Chicago, other crimes with guns and all kind of shit. And this was all done through social media. Yeah, so if you out here committing crimes on social media,
Guidance for studies.
get to the point where I'm supposed to alert the authorities.
Um,
They will get on your ass. And I don't know if you just
I don't know what that means.
but it was motherfuckers selling guns. And all it took was for those cops to be like, that button. You know, motherfucker, yeah, that gotta be a motherfucking street dude said, but
You had some chicken?
about that, they don't know nothing about no friend, need with a lot of shit. Yes.
What kind of chicken was it?
Careful committing crimes on social media. You gotta be careful. Make sure that you know you ain't using your phone as a testament. Because sometimes people don't understand they put these phones out doing these crime scenes. That phone is almost like a motherfucker testifying against you. Just trying to use it.
Odin Valhalla Rising. Now available on mobile PC exclusively with Google Play Games.
You need help with reading?
Send to Valhalla on all larger PCs and get
Canes, that's right, Canes, yeah.
for a limited
That was the other day.
download Google Play Games today.
That's when I got out the hospital.
Little Dirk, or Little Dirk as they call it. I wanted to put up this picture because it's an example of the legal matrix. I talk about it all the time. Look, when you decide to go against the law, when you decide to break the law, the legal matrix will take control of your life and you don't control anything. So here we have it. I'm not talking about his charges. I'm not talking about whether he's guilty or innocent. All I know is he's currently incarcerated and he cannot get a bond because
Oh,
the judge is saying
we only doing intuitive readings right now.
everything. Imagine that.
You got to donate if you want some cards.
I tell you, you have to get rid of your assets, your future earnings, everything you own, simply to be let out of bond or bail. That's ridiculous. But guess what? That is the legal entity. That's why you have to avoid it at all costs. It's coming from a judge. But I want you to win. So take care.
Cause I ain't stay long enough to type nothing. That wasn't my jam. That ain't had nothing to do with me. That's fine. That's so cool. And that wasn't my party though. I ain't had no business in there. What you looking at? Cause you ain't getting none. I don't care about you turning your head. You not getting none. Yeah, I know. No. 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 It's my EE. Your EE over there. Your EE in the bowl. You gotta go get your EE in your bowl. You gotta eat mega food. You ain't eating my food. Ain't even nothing left on my food. I should have made me one more chicken. I would have been a stuffed hog if I would have had one more piece of chicken. I'm just a piglet. Woo! Oh wait, I'm not fucking with that. I was gonna say I want some ice cream, but if I'm gonna eat that pickle later, then I ain't eating no ice cream. But that ain't about that. That's gonna be sour on my stomach. All right, I want to play some 2K. Let this food digest. I want to go live, man. I want to stream that 2K for real, but it be messing up. I can't, man. This Wi-Fi ain't that good, man. I want to get my scream on. Let me see if I can play. Let me see if I can play while I'm on live. Because if I can play while I'm on live, I'll stream it on YouTube. I want to stream it on Twitch, but ain't nobody gonna follow me over there on Twitch. I'm really trying to get that Twitch affiliate popping for real, for real. That's where the money at. This YouTube, it's alright. But I need a little bit more. You smell me? I need a little bit more. If it was Friday and music with friends made my night. That was up. And you had bomb pops too? That's what's up. But yeah, that vibe wasn't my vibe though. That ain't my type of music and whatnot. Yeah, that wasn't my type of. Well, Twitch take 30 seconds to make. I don't think you got to do it. Just sign up. And like it take 30 seconds. Email, password, and then they gonna send you an email to confirm your account. Cause if I can chill like this and chop it up, chill, play the game, have conversations with people, I love to do that. Like I love doing the tarot, but it's just like the tarot, you know, tarot got its own little vibe. Why do it do this? Oh, I don't know why they start doing this. This is a waste of time. If I click on it, start the fucking game. No, that TikTok, that shit ain't nothing for real. I mean, it ain't nothing for me on there. It's just a whole bunch of This is just a bunch of ratchetness for real, for real. Like that's the people who had the most fun on TikTok is ratchet. I'm telling you, I be watching the lives and stuff. Like they don't be promoting spirituality and stuff like that on TikTok. Like they don't that shit. Because if you start talking too much about spiritual stuff, they'll ban you. There's been so many people who got banned. But the TikTok cool for networking though, because of the algorithm. The way the algorithm is, like people consume them videos like crazy on there. But the TikTok shop now, if you can get endorsed and you can sell products, now that's where you make money by selling products. That's what TikTok good for is selling products. Besides that, I mean, unless you're gonna go in there and date and try to, you know what I'm saying? Because they be having a live where they be matching people and playing the games and stuff. But like real mature people, like people who really into stuff that I might be into, like they might be on there a little bit, but they ain't gonna be on there all like that. Like they do got a spiritual community on there, but it ain't all like that for real. I'm thinking about. See, I'm not thinking about talking to people and shit. I'm just thinking about making money, like not social networking. Like I'm not trying to make friends. Like if I make some friends along the way, cool. But I don't really care about friends. I mean, I take that back. I care, but people who like be on the shit that I be on, so I don't really be tripping. Like, cause one thing about me that you always gonna hear me say is that I'm a very unique person. I know I am. I've been through a lot of stuff. Oh, we got an event. Oh, it's Fire and Ice event right now. See, I want to stream this. Oh, it's about to be going. Oh, this Fire and Ice. If I'm lagging on this Fire and Ice, I'll be salty. She said, "Where's my?" I don't know. She ain't really. I ain't really talked to her. Oh, I wonder. I wonder if this Fire and Ice gonna be if it's gonna be lagging. Because if it ain't gonna be lagging, then I'm about to switch over. But yesterday when I was trying, what you call them? Yesterday when I was trying to stream from my phone, it was lagging a little bit. But I'm here by myself now, so I don't know. What's up, Marie? How you doing, Marie? What's going on, Shorty? I need some guidance or a reading. All right. Well, if you want to get like an intuitive, if you want some advice directly from me, then we can go ahead. But I'm in the middle of a 2K match right now, so I have an ex that I was with for 8 years. and he's being sneaky, not the guy that I know. So have you talked to him? What he say when you talk to him? So the card of the day is the Ace of Cups. All right, it ain't lagging so far. We ain't in the match though. Oh wait, there's some competition. He scores for 16 a game. And you better ball. Why you doing all that dancing and stuff? He was supposed to come over last night. Y'all been together 8 years and y'all don't live together? Oh, and I'm not lagging. Let's go. Come on, man. Pass the ball. Oh, they is fucking playing games already. Bad. Well, he's coming to get over what? Well, why don't y'all litigate? It sounds like y'all went through something. And it sounds like y'all went through something and you expecting things to be the same. Oh my God. Why did I give him the ball, man? So why not? Why y'all not living together no more? You suck, man. Dang. That's the only part I hate when you just get bad teammates, man. Pass the ball, dude. This dude suck, man. This gonna be a long match. Well, it ain't gonna be long because it's time. We're gonna fuck around and lose because he a fucking can, man. Come on, dude. Can. We lost our place. We lost our place because we were on drugs. Oh, he just got me dunked on. He is a mama's boy. I think I'm his mama number two. So if you think that, then what you holding on for then? But we never stopped trying to seeing each other. Yeah, we could talk. We could talk later, but um, but I'll give you a free consultation where we can just meet and then decide whether we'd be a good match for each other. And after that, then we're gonna have to figure out a payment schedule for our sessions. I mean, but so if you want free help, then this the best place to get it right here, right now. Because in private, like I said, I give you a free consultation, and then that's it. Dude, stay on your man, dude. Well, to be honest with you, it sounds like this whole situation ran its course one way or another, man. And I always tell people that expect your life to change. Once you start healing, you gotta expect your life to change because damn, I missed that. Because when you heal, you could potentially be a different person. Like the things that you like and was into, it might change once you start healing. So always, I can't believe I just did that. Um Always remember that when you start healing and you change your life and stuff like that, things might change. People, places, and things ain't gonna be the same no more. And so you gotta embrace change. Because I don't know this for sure, but there's a chance that you could be trying to put old puzzle pieces in a new puzzle. You said what? I've been healing, and I don't go around no one that doesn't make me better. Bomb, put a hand up, bomb. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. While y'all playing crazy. Can. Cans. I don't know how we losing this match, man. There's no way we should be losing. Oh, he quit. Oh, I got both of them. Good. I got both computers on me now. That's perfect. Let me get that ball. Yeah, yeah. It's time for a comeback now. Suck. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Let me get that ball, sir. Let me get that ball. No. Let me get that ball, sir. Nope. I'll let you get that. Bombs. It's time for a comeback. Ah, you lucky. Woo! Good move. Okay. Okay, they say they gonna keep the foot on our neck. They don't want. They say they don't want no schmo. Oh, Bucky, dime him up. Come on, 7 point game. We just need a little bit of defense, fellas. That's it. Just a little bit of defense. Good defense. That's it. Outlet. Ah, two more. Let's go. I'm really trying to move on. Well, first thing you got to remove is that can't statement. That anything that says can't, you got to remove that from your lexicon. I really trying to move on. I can't. I just can't. He tried his tied my to my heart. Look, cans. Hey, we could just get a rebound. Cans. Look, he think that's gonna work every time. Got it. They some cans. Look, 4-point game. No, what are you gonna do? Shoot it? No, we here, boy. We here, boy. Defense. Let's go. Let's go. Come back. They gonna be salty they lose this one. All right, let's see what you say. What you want to do this free consultation? Whenever I'm not on live. Come on, pass me the ball, dude. Got another one. Oh, he beat that one. Okay. All right, time to switch it up now. Time to pick a roll or something. Yeah, we could do this. You got to text me and email me, though. So, oh, you said you think somebody doing spell work. Got it! Another one. Another one. Don't come this way. Oh, they some bombs. Oh, good pass. Nah, ain't no spell work. You saying words like I can't is spell work. Buckets. Bomb. 1-point game. Let's go. 1-point game. Let's go. Nah, they about to quit. They about to quit. Let me see that ball. Oh, good block. Good block. That's a good block. That was a bucket too, man. That was a go ahead. Look, and he took a terrible shot. They don't want to win, man. Ah, they are so lucky, man. They lucky I ain't had this in the beginning, man. Because if I would have had this in the beginning, it would have been a wrap. They lucky. Bums. When you want to. All right. Yeah, only thing you got to do is hit me up, big dog. All right, so that's a no on the donation based readings. Because if so, then I'll stream this 2K. I hop on this 2K on y'all for real. We ain't even playing no games. We ain't even playing no games, son. All right, peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back on the